One of the biggest questions in life is, what do you really want? One of the biggest questions of faith is, do you want what God has to offer? And if you can go back in your mind with me to the Garden of Eden, and it's kind of a parable, a template for the rest of our existences when we are in a period of having to choose whether we're going to walk with God or go our own way. And that's really what the choice is. And whatever you're facing in life, it's still the same choice. Do you want what God has to offer, or do you want to go at it on your own power? So you know the story of Adam and Eve, and you know that they chose to go their own way. But what happened after that? Where did the intervention come? Where did they get their rescue from? And this is an important nuance because a lot of people have their own religion and they lean upon their religion to uh, get them out of their troubles. And, there's all different kinds of manifestations of this. But if you look at it simply from the garden template, that that it was not Adam and Eve who solved their own problem. It was God. And if we can keep that in mind, keep God in mind, that He has an intervention that He has for us, that it's completely on Him. He takes utter and complete responsibility for our failures. And that's that's the template. It's the template of leaning upon God and instead of going our own way. When they discovered that they were naked, they put on their own leaves and they tried to cover their nakedness. And what did God do? He provided a real covering that was from Him and not them, because their covering wasn't good enough. It wasn't that leather is better, it's that God's solution is better than my solution. When God gives a solution, does it do the trick? Is it going to last? Is it solid? Is there anything that can rip it out of our hands? Now, this kind of treads onto the issue of Calvinism, Arminianism, and all kinds of other religious wrangling to figure out whether your religion is good enough or not. And I think we should rewind the logic in our mindset to say, is God's answer good enough for my problem? And if you get that one right, then everything else is going to fall into place. All these questions that come up are to align us with the Lord, to be encouraged and strengthened that He is the one who does the trick. It's not us.